Alright. 3 weeks later, I finally get to sit down to play this again. Let's see where I had left off, because I don't entirely... Oh, yes. Going to Elblum. That's it. So this conversation goes slightly differently in regards to Talana, depending on whether you chose to save her or to let her die. Hold it. Farsina. Still vigilant as ever, I see. Magi do not let their guard down. Who are these people? Excuse me, servants. Servants from Sylph. They don't look like they're from Sylph. Maybe the one hiding behind you could be from East Sylph. I'm not hiding, and my name is Suven. Yes. Yes, it is. There's something strange about the girl. What is it? Dark magic. She's under control, though. Under control? You temper, Talana. Whatever. Look, there are rules in place, Farsina. No outsiders, period. They know magic, though. In fact, Suven there is versed in healing. You said the one knows dark magic, though. And she is under control. Besides, what better place to put protections on it than our magic guild? How long are they staying? Oh, not long. Maybe until tomorrow at the most. I have to return to Sylph. Fine, but the girl stays outside. What? Of course. Suven? I'm sorry, Talana. We won't be long. Unbelievable, Suven. You abandoned me at the first opportunity. Talana. No, that's just fine. I'll wait outside. Just like in Aelin. Just like everywhere else will be, I'm sure. So she's a little more understanding if you chose to save her. Technically, anyone who knows magic can be welcomed here, but you're still an outsider to us. Now, people always come to this town, they try to, like, go in all the houses and whatnot. And I didn't want to make all those rooms just for random flair, and I was like, why would they just let people traipse in their houses? So instead, there's a series of things you can get Farsina to say if you try to go into houses. Do you normally barge into people's houses uninvited? Oh, sorry, I guess I'm just used to everyone being pretty welcoming. Maybe you stick to places that are offering for you to come in. Now, as a general rule, places that offer for you to come in do not have blue roofs. Hey! What? Oh, don't touch anything. Stupid outsider trying to tarnish my work. So this guy's speech patterns are actually based off a character in South Park. It's the Walmart episode. No, it's not the Walmart episode, maybe it is. Fuck, I don't remember. There's a guy in South Park there who speaks in this pattern of like, who? Oh, what? The thing? Hey! Don't touch anything. Who are you? Don't worry, he's being monitored. Oh, hey! Wait, Farsina? Oh, hey! Aren't you supposed to be in Sylph? They don't have a skilled blacksmith like you. I came back for some worthwhile armor. Oh, what? Oh, they're not wearing it, are they? I don't want my armor tainted by outsiders. Don't worry, I'll make sure only the right people touch your craftsmanship. Yeah. Oh, what? Yes. Hey, yes, you better. Well, what can I get you anyway? God, I don't remember what's an upgrade. I think she's already got a wizard's hat. I already have a frost armor, but I'm wearing something else. Snow robes, I believe, are probably the big improvement, though, because most of what's coming up is going to be magic. Plus, it's more magic attack, so I definitely want that. Although that's good for Suven, it is better for Talana. That is good for Suven. So we can give him his new visor, his new robes. So this is cool. I don't mind giving up the 15 defense to pick up the extra magic attack, and then to boot the extra magic defense, and going to Mount Flaris where everyone does fire damage. This also reduces fire damage, so all kinds of great things for that. Yes, just that for Farsina. I can't equip Talana because she's currently outside, so I gotta remember. What? Oh, hey! You back again. What do you want? Don't need these, don't need that. Do not need this, or this, or this. I'm okay giving that up. The reason being, there is another fight coming after Mount Flaris where it's mostly physical damage, but I'd still rather have the extra agility and magic attack. Hey, this looks like one of those orbs Marion and I saw near Aelin in the forest. They're from Elblum, storage capsules. They're pretty much impervious to damage, but pretty easy to open. They're great transportation containers. Well, doesn't this belong to someone then? I'm sure a shopkeeper just dropped it or something. Well, maybe we can return it to its owner. Trying to ingratiate yourself with the people of Elblum, Suven? It's the right thing to do. If I lost something, I'd want someone to return it if they found it. Ever the cleric. Well, let's see if we can find the owner then. Secret, awesome, cool things in here. This is to reward the people who explore a lot. So first off, there's a whole bunch of books here. Various titles, kind of world building sort of thing. Cave slimes and their dietary needs. I think this is a book about raising slimes. There is something I'm looking for in here. I will let people who play this game actually go through and check out all the cool lore that happens here. Because again, I gotta motivate you to watch it somehow. But there's a Galaran's teachings hanging out here. But the super cool hidden thing, if you examine this statue, it's a statue of Galaran. What's it doing here? What do you mean, what's it doing here? Galaran was an incredible man. Indeed he was. Did you know him? He was one of Elblum's greatest pupils. What? He came from Elblum? You really didn't know that? Where else would he have come from? All my studies are about him and his teachings. I've learned about him since my formative years in Northwall. You're from Northwall. You're quite a long way from home. Yes, I encountered him in Sylph. He was there to help with the growing unrest. He's here with me as a student of magic. You shouldn't lie, Varsena. You're bad at it. I won't ask any more questions about Northwall. You said you studied Galaran's teachings, however. Yes, I'm a cleric. As am I. The only one in Elblum at the moment, sadly. Well, one of two, if you're here. So you studied Galaran as well? Alongside him, actually. But that's ancient history by now. It's been a long time since I spoke with Galaran. You wouldn't happen to have any of his old books, would you? Well, never mind. What's wrong? Well, let's just say I'd be interested in any of his old books, young cleric. If you happen to have any of his tomes, manuals, or codexes, I'd be greatly interested. I could show you some powerful magic in exchange for one of them. Well, I should return to my studies. Spellbooks are very valuable here in Elblum, you know. And if you could impress the guild mistress, well, it'd certainly be worth your while. So this is kind of your reward for finding any of the hidden books, because there's 3. There was one that I skipped over already, but you recall there's one that I got and equipped, this manual here. So when you turn them in, you get the permanent bonus. So this accessory gives you +5 magic attack and gives you a spell. This one gives you Saint's Watch. So when you turn it in, you get +5 magic attack permanently. You permanently learn that spell. And the first book you turn in gives you Suven's ultimate ability. Galaran had some spellbooks that I'd so dearly love to have back in our libraries. If you ever see any, please bring them to me. I can teach you some powerful holy magic in exchange. I actually have an old manual of Galaran's here. What? Let me see. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. There are powerful words in these books, cleric. A kind of holy magic the two of us labored on for years. Their pages are so faded, though. There's enough here. You simply don't have the knowledge to read most of it. But I will teach you, if you will let me keep it. There's really no reason to say no. This is just kind of a, look, if you're a selfish prick, I'm not going to reward you for that. Wonderful. Then let me teach you. He learned angelic form. Ba, 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 ba. It's pretty super cool. Takes a lot to save up for, of course. Use the knowledge well, young cleric. This book means the world to me. I can't thank you enough. So you can see here, it's a new holy ability. It gets Angelic Mending and Angelic Fury. Basically, Angelic Mending is all your healing spells are free, and they're 60% more powerful, but you can't cast your damaging abilities. And Fury is just the opposite. You can cast your damaging abilities, and they're free, and they do 60% more damage, but you can't cast any healing spells. So you basically get to decide, do I want Suvin to be uber healer or uber magic and holy damage for 3 turns, or 3 actions, I think it is. Do I look like I want to talk? Get out of my face. You must be crazy if you think we're going to give our weapons to an outsider. They're serving me right now. We need some things. Varsina! You need weapons for Sylph. Practicing some enchantments, and I need some experimental items. You're not going to give them to those Sylph people, are you? I would never, but they are paying for it. Well, if you say so. Actually, I found this capsule outside in the rain. Is it yours? You found it out there, huh? You sure you didn't steal it from someone? He found it. He's not lying. Well, it's not mine. Don't put your filthy hands on any of our weapons, outsider. I'm totally going to. I will buy this, and... although it does ice damage, which will be helpful coming up, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the long-term investment and just take the extra attack power to equip to Talana. And remember that she dual-wields, so she can take 2. And... oh, that's right. Actually thought that was what she was already wearing. And I made this game! And then the claws are completely... right, and Suvin needs something now. I don't have any other accessories, so I'll throw that on for now. The next dungeon has a bunch of extra accessories you can pick up, though. Now, of course, there's all kinds of stuff to examine all over town. But, again, I'll leave that for people who are going to play my game. We don't serve outsiders. I'm watching him. Varsina, I thought you were in Sylph. Just back briefly. Thought I'd get some supplies from Elblum instead of the garbage they have in Sylph. Oh, of course, then. I can see why you'd come back for that. Thanks. Actually, I found this capsule outside in the rain. Is it yours? Oh. Well, yes, I did lose one on the way back from the Magic Guild. I suppose you want something for it? Free items? No, that's alright. I just wanted to make sure it got back to its owner. Oh. Well, look, if Varsina's vouching for you, I guess you can have a little discount on our supplies. That's very kind, thank you. Just because I'm being thankful doesn't mean I trust you. It's only because Varsina's with you that I'm giving you any discounts. So I no longer need Simple Staff or the Frost Mace. I was considering that it does ice damage, but I'm not really going to have Suvin do a whole lot of random attacking. Now this is actually the last item shop in the game. You can come back to it after the next dungeon, but like this is the last one, so that's what the discount's super helpful for. So I'm going to pick up some Revivs, some Monodrafts, 6 salves should be enough, and let's say 2 more potions. And then I'll probably pick up a bunch of gold in the next dungeon too, so if I need, I can come back, but that should be more than plenty. So this big blue house here stands out from the rest of them, and that's the one we actually want to go to. But, again, you still can't barge into people's houses. This is the captain's house. Nothing. Should we go in? Does Northwall not teach manners? You don't just walk into someone's house. Maybe he's around town somewhere. Which one of these people is this guy? What do you want? Captain Grimm. Well, fancy seeing you. Sylph too boring for you? I suppose so. Who's the outsider? My name is Suvin. I don't recall speaking to you. Now, Captain, play nice. What are you bothering me for? Well, the idiot outsider needs your ship. Sorry, I thought you just said you wanted to let an outsider use my ship. Listen, it's an emergency. Why don't you let me handle this, Suven? I did say that. And he's right, it is an emergency. Doesn't seem like anything emergent is going on right now, except my drink is remaining undrunk. Farsina whispers something to Grim. Really? And how does my ship fit into this? Sylth is unavailable at the moment. Yeah, well, so's my ship. What? You saw it sitting out there? That's all it does nowadays. The damn power source is gone. Gone where? Oh, the idiot speaks. It got stolen. Probably had its magic siphoned off. Is there any way to get a new one? I got the last one from Mount Flaris. I see. So, what does that mean? That volcano to the north, that's Mount Flaris. It's inhabited by monsters and the heat on its surface is magical. Burns hotter than anywhere else in these lands. So hot that you need elemental wards just to go up there. Which means it was a personal ordeal the last time I went up there to forge it. I'm sure it was, Captain. So where do we get the wards? Is he serious? I don't think he understands humor. Kid, you don't get it. Even if you had wards, the monsters up there would char your sorry sack of meat in an instant. Well, I'm not giving up. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'll tell you what, kid. You want to go up there and get a new power source? I'll fly you back north. Hell, I might even do it for free if you can pull it off, though I think you're just gonna end up as dinner. So where do I get wards? Go check my house, Farsina. They're lying around somewhere. I'm sure you can power them, can't you? What makes you think I'm going with him? Sina, you left Elblum to go help the Sylph soldiers. This idiot's got a better reason for your help than them. Besides, he wouldn't know the top end of a ward from its bottom if it smacked him in the face, so there's no way I'm seeing my ship fly again unless you help this sorry excuse for a pile of sludge. Thanks, Captain. Hey, you die, that's one less fool in the world. But you better take care of Sina. You know I hate when you call me that. Yes, I do. You could come with us and help, you know. Hey, you're the moron who needs a flying ship right away. I can wait. Now go away and let me drink my drink. And of course, everything in this dude's house is very examinable. Get a better idea of what kind of person he is, what his relationship to Farsina is, but you'll just have to play the game. In this box here. Alright, so then we can go get to London and head up Mount Flaris now. Let's go pick up the werewolf. Took you long enough. I'm soaked after standing out here for so long. Can we get going? Right after I equip you with all the new stuff I just picked up. Yes. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and we'll pick back up at Mount Flaris.